Hello, hello, and welcome back to Blightfall. On today's episode, allow me to teach you a thing about the true dark eldritch powers of this world. The powers that I henceforth had not been aware of, but now I am. Now I know where the true magic of this world lies. It lies in sheep. Yes, in sheep. You heard me correctly. Check this out. Oh yeah, I did a small thing, which was, look at this. I went back and I checked my sort of calculations again, and I realized, oh, look at this. It was actually perfect. I just second guessed myself so bad that I screwed up my own organization system. So turns out there is actually perfectly enough space, and I put 2 jars on top of each of these so that because each of these individual drawers carries 2 different elements, so I figured I'd just have a jar full on top of them. And I did go in and get many of the elements which I had previously been missing. Hold on, I wrote them down. There were 5 elements that I didn't have before that I found a way to get. This is not one of them. Storm, I am still completely baffled by, and it turns out that Harvest is equally baffling. I hope someday to figure out how to get those, but those 2 are a complete loss at this point. To be fair, I don't know what I would do with them, but I am sure they have some use somewhere. I don't know. So the 5 that I did not have a good source for before were this permutato, which is exchange, which you can see I have very little of it, but I do have some. And I got that out of hoppers. These little weird things, check these out. Hopper. They're a machine you can do. They're a little expensive, which is why I don't have a whole ton of that, because each hopper only gives you like 1 of those. So to get a full bottle, you need 8, that's a lot of iron. It's a lot of iron. Just getting this much was a little annoying. But thankfully, that also gave me another element that I was kind of in the sort of figuring out how to get, which is machine. So hoppers give you both machina and exchange, which is cool. The other one that I thought would be really hard to get was darkness. Turns out that one was easy. Mushrooms have it. They grow in the dark, of course. So the other ones, where are they? Heal. I thought that I was going to need to get a healing potion, but no, actually, it's much easier than that. Check this out. Okay. Heal turns out to be like ridiculously easy to get your hands on. Do. Do I have enough space in my inventory for that? No, of course not. Why would I think I would? Well, I know what to do with that. Here. I'll go back and get a couple more buckets in a sec. There we go. Milk. Yeah, milk gives you Sano. And yeah, called Sano. Sano is heal, which is pretty awesome. Come on. There we go. Where's that last bucket? Okay, so that's boiling. I should probably get some more of that. But before I do, I'm going to finish off this list. Another one that I can get my hands on, but which is incredibly difficult, is this Alienus. I had just enough for 1 vial of it, and you know why? Because I had a couple of ender pearls from Enderman just sort of walking out into the blight. But I didn't have that many of them, and wow, it's 2 ender pearls to 1 vial of alienus. I don't even know what I would use alienus for. I think you can use it for that soap. Yeah, alienus you can use to make that soap. But, wow, that is really expensive. Yeah, aurum is another one that I can't get, I don't think. I went and I looked it up. There is a source for aurum, but it's beacons, and beacons are basically one of the most expensive items in the game. No way am I gonna be able to get my hands on one unless I find one randomly. So that's aurum right out, unfortunately. Yeah, I made a bunch of charcoal because I don't know if I actually mentioned that I made these. I think I might have. Oh yeah, all the flowers are on the ceiling now. So I don't have all my space blocked. Yay! But yeah, I turned all my lights in my base to these fireballs because I think they're cool and they float, so I don't need to waste a spot on them, a floor spot or wall spot. So since they float, they are useful. Huzzah! Let's see. So alienus was ender pearls, and God, that's nasty. That's nasty expensive. And then the last one I think I got my hands on was lucrum, right? And that was gold. I have to melt down gold to get that, and not the little golds either. I mean like a gold ingot to get like one of those. Is that it? I don't know. Oh yeah. So I was melting some eggs because I mean, hey, it's a good use for eggs, right? More element plus good. There we go. Slime. I still can't get over the fact that eggs are slime life animal. Oh, that is not what I was going to go for, though. What I was going to do is show you why sheep are the true magic of this universe. The true deep magic. It's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, you can see most of my sheep in there are baby sheep because I went through and I sheared a bunch and then I killed some and then I realized that mutton has its own magic properties, so those will grow up. Soon they will grow. In the meantime, I have a ton of wool and some mutton. So let's look at this for a second. You remember how I would put wool in that dissolver up there? And it would give me like the 1-to-1 ratio for aspect? Well, I figured out why that is. It's because wool is the super powerful. It has 2 things, or it looks like it has 2 things. Fabrica and panis. That's cloth and fabrication, I guess is what you'd call it. Fabrication element. Okay, so just 2, right? Just 2. Give it a sec. And it's got a lot of panis. It's got 4 panis for each one. So, as that is melting, let's look over here. So, we put in all of that milk and we get water. We get fames or hunger. And we get healing. Milk for healing. I mean, hell, I've got an infinite supply of milk, so I'm happy. There we go. Oh, I should put that there. Yeah. I want to keep these jars as full as I can. That will be my go-to for pulling in new element with this system, which I still need to show off, but I don't really have a way to just this second. So, here we go. Look at this. This is the amount of liquid essence aspect here, and it's already full. It's broken down barely any of these, and it's already full. So check this out. I'm gonna just sort of let that. So here are the 2 elements that's made up of: panis and fabrico. Well, each one of those breaks down into smaller elements. And I did this like this because I realized that each element only ever breaks down into two. So I didn't need those extra two coming off of it. So check this out. Panis Fabrico. So let's work on Panis first. I'm going to go get a bit more Panis from here. You may notice I have a lot of them. That's because I've been melting down wool like constantly. So here we go. So that is a full jar of Panis that melts down into animal and instrument. Well, those two are both still incredibly complicated elements because this melts down into life and movement, both of which have their own difficulties getting. So, I mean, movement's really cool. I like having that. And, I mean, you can always do with more life essence. And this instrument is human plus order, which gives me a nice, good source of order. And human is another one of those ones that's hard to get your hands on. So I can go even further and break that down and say, okay, so that gives me movement. Movement is just more order plus air. So that's even more order. I thought before that it was really hard to get my hands on Ordo, but it turns out, no, I just needed to get wool. That was the trick. That was the secret. So, instrument and animal. Huzzah! Hello, friends. There we go. There. I put a little bit back in because sometimes the machine gets confused and tries to fill both buckets with the same thing. But yeah, so that's just the wool. The raw mutton has even more stuff. It's got animal, it's got life, and it's got corpus, meat. So corpus can be melted down too. It's incredible. That I believe corpus gives me death stuff. Yeah, I think corpus provides me with a bunch of death flavored aspects. Which, I mean, hello, that's wow. All the things I was saying, wow, these are so rare. I can't believe I'm expected to get these. Turns out the answer is just pay attention more to the sheep, friend. The sheep will save you. Hello, sheep friends. Let's cheer you, because you're amazing like that. Here's kind of what I wanted to save until I was on screen to check out. I can make stuff, can't I? I think I can weave stuff. I don't think I know what that actually makes. So here, yeah, I was buying some mutton too, because hello, it's a good staple for food. Okay, so wool. Or I should start with cotton, should I? Cotton. Oh. Woven cotton. Okay, so string can be woven into woven cotton. What does woven cotton make? I can make an outfit with it. Okay, cool. So that's like a substitute for... Yeah. Hold on. What does straight up wool make? Oh, I can make a cell workbench. I can make a bunch of electronic stuff. Oh, and a bunch of weird stuff here. Mostly furniture, it looks like. Oh yeah, because like a seat cushion, weaving seat cushions and stuff. What was that? Flower pouch. Oh, for those magic flowers. I can make a golden bag of holding. Oh, I'd need a diamond. That sounds so cool. And a backpack. Place down and break while sneaking to equip. That sounds pretty awesome. Carpets. Okay, cool. I'm kind of curious. Let's check out what a carpet's made of. Have to go get cotton. Okay, friend. And weave a carpet. Alright, what does that make? That's 3 pumice? Oh, I don't know. I don't think that's quite worth it, is it? Alright, let's see what else can be made with this. Oh, just small carpet like that. Air balloon. Archimedes ship's air balloon? Oh my god, this has Archimedes ships, doesn't it? I think I knew that, but I'd completely forgotten. Archimedes ships, it definitely has them. Okay, that's awesome. Guess what, friends? I'm gonna leave it at that one, but you know what we're going to make in the next episode? We're gonna go make an airship. Because, yep, that's what Archimedes ships are. This has been Blightfall. Bye.